Hello, Nate Mackers. Welcome to this Sunday's episode of Sunday Stories with Staff. We are so excited to introduce you to this week's reader. Drum roll, please. Our guest this week is the one and only...
Teachers! We have a whole group. So, let's see if we can do this and keep some control. I don't know if we can. These ladies get out of control, so I'm going to have to whip them into shape. So, our first question will be for everybody. Are we ready?
Ready.
Let's see if they can control themselves and I'll answer. The first question is, why did you become a teacher? Who would like to start?
Callie Marsh.
I would be happy to go first. I think I ended up becoming a teacher because I love being around kids and I love doing something different every day. And even though I had all these other dreams of, oh, I'll be a doctor and a lawyer, I'm going to be rich and do this, but really when it came down to it, this is what I love. I love being around kids and I love that we're doing different things every day.
And I always say if the day is boring, it's on this person. So if I've done something I don't like, I can switch it for the next time. So that's what I love about it. And we'll move right on in order to Mrs. Colebrook.
I gotta be this kid. She took my answer. Because really, I thought I was going into medicine and then I realized I wanted to do that to be around kids and I would rather be around healthy kids than sick kids. So here I am as a teacher.
Right. So keep your sick kids at home.
Yes, please.
Because Mrs. Colebrook did not become a teacher to see sick kids at school, right?
Yep. And we know all about that, right? Fifth graders?
Yes. We want to keep the germs at home.
Pathogens.
Yes. Science and health here. Science and health. All right. And finally, Miss Castleberry, why did you become a teacher?
I became a teacher because I had the best math teacher in the entire world. And he inspired me to want to be just like him.
Yes, I've heard this story quite a bit. She says
he's my idol.
She has talked about him often and much. So
he's my
I love that.
And when I became a math teacher, I got to present at a math conference with him in the audience. And it was like the highlight of my...
We should send him this video.
Yes, we'll send the video to him.
So, yeah.
And I can remember when she told me about him the first time and she was like, he was amazing. And it was
teacher ever.
Yes, very passionate about him.
Yes.
Wonderful. Our next question, only one of these lovely ladies will answer. So, who is the person who has a special talent that we should all know about?
We all have special talents, but I'm going to share mine. I'm the Tetris champion of the world.
So if anyone wants to throw down Tetris, Ms. Colebrook will mic drop on you. And so she's open at any time to have a Tetris challenge unless she is teaching or...
I could even pause teaching to do some Tetris.
Oh, please. I can bring my original Nintendo from the 90s with Tetris.
I just ordered original Nintendo controllers to go with my not original.
I have those too.
I think
Tetris.
These ladies are old. And so, sorry.
So
original means long, long ago. So
no, Atari.
All right. Next question. Who will be answering when you are not at school? What do you like to do?
That would be me. When I am not at school, literally, believe it or not, I like to clean and organize and make sure everything is in its place. And
the fifth graders will know.
I think we are all shocked.
Any fifth grader out there is like,
I like to nag my children so they know how much I love them constantly. And I like to go to Disneyland.
Yes. I was going to say, and we'll round it off by a big Disneyland.
And the kids know. I tell them all the time.
Yes. But clean, organized, neat, tidy. I don't think this surprises any of us. So, and our last individual question is, if you were not a teacher, what job would you like to have?
I would like to do anything that involves travel. In my dreams, I'm traveling the world. And I wish I could do it more of that. So maybe like a travel
What's your
blogger.
favorite place you've traveled to so far?
Italy.
Italy?
Yeah, Rome, Pompeii, Florence. Oh my gosh, I love Europe. I want to go back.
I think that you and Miss Arias could start a summer business together. That's what she wanted to do as well.
Yes.
So I love that. All right, and our last question is for all, and we ask everyone, is what was your favorite book or author, either as a child or coming up to now, that that maybe the kids can connect with you over?
I'm not a very decisive person, but one of my favorites would be Christopher Paul Curtis.
Yes,
But
he's in my
Nobody
top
and
5.
Watson's Go to Birmingham, the 5th graders have all read it. Like, they're amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he has so done an amazing job of time and place and history, but family is family is family, and we all go through, no matter whether we are rich, we are in hard times, we're in the Great Depression, family is family and family, and there's family love and frustration and hard times, and he does such a good job of capturing that.
And the students can never believe that those characters weren't real. Like
Weren't
they,
real.
Right.
Yeah,
They're
you
so
feel like
real
they're
to
friends.
them.
Yeah, afterwards.
For sure.
I agree with that 100%. So let's see if anyone does better than that. No,
There's too many.
I know one of your favorite.
I know. Okay, so I'm obsessed with The Day I Swapped My Dad for 2 Goldfish.
Oh yes.
I love Interrupting Chicken. There's too many. The Island of the Blue Dolphins.
Yes.
When I was young, loved it. But I handed out books today to all my kids, and I walked around like, "Ooh, that's my favorite. Ooh, that's my favorite. Ooh, that's my favorite." I don't all of them.
Yes. It's the truth. I think
It's too hard.
But what I will say is I often like children's literature nowadays more than I like adult literature. I think there's more thought process that has to go into it because you're really thinking of your audience. And I think children's literature today has surpassed adult fiction. So even those adults out there, if you want to find some good literature, the middle school and up fiction and even the high school books are fabulous.
Delightful.
Yes. All right.
Growing up, for sure, without a doubt, my favorite book was Weston Game.
Oh.
Love.
And that's a complicated story. There's so many characters.
Weston Game.
There might be a few 5th graders reading that.
We're gonna have some conversations.
Yeah.
Love. I can remember reading it in class and like mind blown. You know, it was one of those books, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
You have to like really think, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, and I still love it. My favorite book when I very first started teaching was from the Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler.
Yes.
Which is by the same author
as The View from Saturday.
Yes.
That all the 5th graders read with me.
which I loved. And my favorite book now, I would say for kids, is still Chasing Vermeer.
I was going to say, if you don't say that one, I'm like, I'm going to mention it because I hear it all the time.
I love. And I went to a conference 15 years ago, and I missed out on my shopping day, and I stood in line for hours to meet the author.
Yes.
And what was really cool about it is she was an elementary school elementary school teacher at the time when she wrote the book. And like her kids all helped her edit it, and that I feel like that. I mean, I love the story anyway, but the story behind it and meeting her and her passion made me just love it even more.
Yeah.
So those are my top 3.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, anything by Mo Willems.
I was surprised you didn't say that.
Anything else anyone wants to shout out? They're rule breakers, I'm going to tell you. And I eat lunch with them all the time, and I'm wonderful friends with all of them and have been. And they were Jake's, they really were Jake's favorite year here at Nate Mac. These ladies have a special place in my heart, but they're rule breakers. And so, well, and speaking of it, we're gonna kind of switch gears and move to the dark side for their story. So I'm gonna get out of the way because I am a Jedi, as you know, Jedi Master Giuliano on the door of the library. So I need to get myself out of this picture and leave it to the dark side for our story. So here we go.
Hi, Nate Mac families. This is 5th grade. Today we are going to be reading Are You Scared, Darth Vader? I Fear Nothing by Adam Rex. Enjoy.
It's midnight. There's a full moon.
That is no moon.
Whatever. Are you scared, Darth Vader?
I do not get scared. No one has the power to frighten Lord Vader.
But what about now? Roar!
What is that? Is that a Wookiee?
It's a wolf man. Are you scared, Darth Vader? Roar, roar.
I am not afraid of a wolf, and I am not afraid of a man. So no, I am not afraid of a wolf man.
It could bite you.
It could not. I am wearing armor.
Then what about a vampire? Blah. Yeah, vampires. Are you scared, Darth Vader?
What does a vampire do?
It bites you.
No.
It can turn into a bat.
So a much smaller thing that bites you.
Okay, but look, a ghost. Ooh, a spooky ghost. Are you scared, Darth Vader?
Is this the ghost of Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Or
Or Yoda? It is short, like Yoda.
I think it's just a ghost.
Next. Well, this is just an old woman.
She's also a witch. Are you scared, Darth Vader?
Let me guess. She bites you?
No, she casts spells. She could curse you.
I am already cursed.
Are you okay, Darth Vader?
It is fine.
You're breathing kind of hard.
I said it's fine.
Are you afraid of spiders?
No.
Black cats?
No.
Public speaking?
No.
The dark?
Is that a joke?
So you're not scared, Darth Vader?
I am not scared. I will never be scared. Who could possibly scare Lord Vader?
All right, kids. I guess that's it. You can take off your masks.
Masks? What? Stop! Stop that! That is not a toy! Ah, stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
They're only children. Are you scared, Darth Vader?
Of course I am not scared.
Then you wouldn't mind if more children came to play. Pew, pew, pew.
I am most displeased.
I am most displeased.
Ah! All right, enough. Make them go away.
He's no fun. Let's go.
Ahem. Yes, those children are lucky they left before I showed them my true power.
But look, Darth Vader, there's still one kid left, the one who's about to close the book.
Close the book. I will not allow it.
What's the matter?
Listen to me, child. You do not want to turn the page.
Wow, I guess this kid has the power to trap you inside the book. Almost like you're frozen in carbonite or whatever.
Child, the power of the dark side compels you. Join me and together we can rule the galaxy.
Only one page left. Now are you scared, Darth Vader?
Of course I am. Ah, stop. Do not turn the... No! Blast. Now Darth Vader is headed for a good night's sleep. And all of us are headed for a good night's sleep after that amazing story. So to all of you out in Nate Mac land, we hope you have a wonderful night and good night. Good night.
During the week of January 21st through 24th, Nate Mac Elementary is going to celebrate Peace Week. We will be encouraging the Be Kind theme all week. Each day will have a special meaning related to exemplifying peace and being kind. The theme for each day is listed here. Students are encouraged to participate, follow, and exemplify the daily challenge and dress up on the designated days as well. Let's have a fun, peaceful week. Also, kindergarten and first graders will be celebrating the 100th day of school on Friday. Grown-ups, the time has come to tuck in your little cubs, Head on over to the Nate Mac website and check the school-wide weekly announcements as well as your teacher's website.
I look forward to seeing you all in the morning, bright and early and on time. You know Miss Giuliano and I will be waiting for you. Mwah.